Alright, this is a CVO Limited. Beautiful color. Really nice bike. 107 engine, Milwaukee 8. Alright, here we go on a CVO Custom Vehicle Operations Limited. This bike is very expensive. Trouble finding neutral there. Gonna get my mirror straightened out. Alright, I think my mirrors are good. Here we go. Wow, really smooth. Really smooth. So this is another Milwaukee 8 2017 model, Ultra, 6-speed transmission, of course. You know, big touring bike, full fairing. One I rode previous to this was the Street Glide, I believe. This one has a ridiculously comfortable seat. The riding position is perfect. Floorboards, really neat to have those. Definitely too much bike for the kind of riding I do, but wow, just really awesome to be able to sit on one of these and have the experience. I mean, this thing just floats. It really floats. That rear shifter, heel shifter, definitely would take some getting used to. Yeah, this thing's amazing. My goodness. A little windshield too. I just noticed that. Works great. It's not real high, but I don't have that being pushed in the chest feeling. Dual front discs on this puppy too, of course. Very grabby. don't know what these bikes have as far as options go, because they're really not bikes I know a lot about, but I'm pretty sure that they have like heat and you know, I know some bikes even have cooling. I think the Street Glide had more fairing material around the leg area. If I recall correctly. These have a couple, I don't even know what those things are down there. But whatever those things are, they're there. All these bikes I rode today have a lot of power. The first one, the Softail with the 103, obviously has more power than my 1200. The 1200 is 73 cubic inch by comparison to 103 cubic inch, and then this sucker is a 107. So, and this 107 puts out a lot more power than the 103. Oh man, this thing is just amazing. You don't even feel the road on your behind. Don't even feel that. Seats are super plush. Harley suspension gets a bad name for sure in the lower end models, but I would do just fine cruising around one of these things. There's a bunch of us on this ride. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maybe. There might be 7 or 8 of us out here. These are kind of dull videos, I'm sure. But these will keep me entertained during the winter when I can't ride. I'll be like, hey, remember that day when I took those bikes out? Wow, thanks bud. So third gear is all we're going to be doing on this, and yeah, that was right up there at 70 in like milliseconds. If you were going to buy a bike like this, I mean, I don't know about you, but I would definitely want to put it through its paces, and that means more than 55 miles an hour. One of the things that's nice is you can rent these for the day at some places. Not necessarily a brand new one, but something pretty close to it, and get an idea if it's the bike for you. So, aside from my own bike, I've ridden the Lowrider, the Softail, the Street Glide, and the CVO Ultra. And I think each bike in that order has gotten better in terms of what they feel like and, you know, power and all that stuff. The Street Glide and the CVO, I can't honestly tell them apart. I mean, it's more features than power and comfort, I think. But any of those bikes, really nice bikes. The Lowrider obviously isn't as refined as these touring bikes. The Softail definitely edges out the Lowrider in the comfort area, as it should, you know. But yeah, these big touring bikes, I mean, there's a reason why Harley's number one. I don't know what this guy in front of me is doing, but he's just really hanging back. I don't even know what he's riding. Maybe he's riding a street or something. I know on the littler bikes, when you're doing 55, you feel like you're going a lot faster. This thing, I'm doing 60, and I feel like, honestly, I feel like I'm doing 45. I mean, this machine is meant to really go. These things are so torquey, man, I'll tell you. You pop it down in a lower gear and you feel like, you know, you can go to the moon. It's so powerful. Wow, the rear brakes are even really good on these. The rear brake is very good on my Sportster, I gotta admit. But the rear brake on these, I can see the front actually dive when I hit it hard. Well, I have to say, having ridden 4 bikes besides my own at this point, no issues, man. Very comfortable with these things. I haven't ridden any non-Harleys, but as far as riding Harleys go, I think I could pretty much ride anything they throw at me at this point. Very easy to ride. This thing's a couple 100 pounds more than my bike, but you'd never know it. And there we go. I think that's going to be my last ride of the day.